One of the issues facing the youth here in Cowley County is probably education, and my personal feeling, I'd like to see a lot of the youth stay here in the county. They go off to college, they get degrees and they get educated, and first thing you know, they're going to Wichita, Chicago, or Denver, or LA, wherever it might be, because that's where the jobs pay. If we could educate the people for the jobs that we have here and get our youth to stay here, we can have a lot better county. Also, the youth should realize today what they vote on today will affect them in the future. You need to listen to the people that you're electing. That is probably one of the most important things. Back when I was in high school and things, I didn't think I'd be where I am today. I mean, this debate stuff wasn't nothing for me in high school. You just need to listen to candidates, see what they have to say, make the best informed decisions that you can. That's probably one of the most important things that you'll realize 15, 20 years down the road.
I think that the most important issue facing the youth of Cowley County right now, or really any youth anywhere, is education. Because the largest thing facing all of you young folks out here right now would be choices. You have so many choices that you can possibly make, and you need to educate yourselves. Don't short yourself on your education, because being informed will help you to make the choices that you need to make, and those are very important. Drugs is a problem that faces our youth, but once again, education will help you make the proper choices. And one thing I would like to say to the youth of Cowley County, Arkansas City, at some point in your life, it will become commensurate upon you to take part in the community in which you live. When that time comes, I urge you to go for it. Because what you will find is that public service or community service or any type of service where you help your fellow man will be one of the greatest joys that you ever experience in your life. We increased the mill levy this year. We kept it at a minimum. We had to increase it, and the reason that we increased it was because of road oil, asphalt, insurance, and to give a 3% cost of living raise to the employees of Cowley County. As most of you probably know, if you read the paper, the 3 commissioners and the administration bypassed on the raise. We did not accept it. But we felt like that our people deserved it. They worked hard, and it's hard for all of us with the cost of things expanding as they are, which we all have no control over. And we wanted to be sure that we had the road oil and the asphalt and fuel to run our trucks and our sheriff's department. So basically we held it as low as we possibly could, but we did not cut to the point where we cut the services that are basic services that really have a lot to do with the safety and well-being of the county and the people in the county.
The mill levy, I wouldn't really support increasing the mill levy if at all possible. There is times you have to, for, just like Gary said, for the services that the increased costs go up. The fuel, just like everybody in this audience that's hit just driving back and forth to the grocery store. I mean, your costs are going up, and sometimes you have to do that. I think there's really not any particular issue that I would support to increase the mill levy, because that's a form of taxes. If we can keep our taxes down, that's where we need to go. If we would happen to increase it, there should be justification for the increase, just like the commissioners had at this time. Back to the hospital directly to the citizens, I'm not exactly sure what that would be. It just depends on where the location is going to be, what the services are going to be. At the time, 15 years ago, we had 14, 16 doctors here in town. Now we have 9. If we have the new hospital, we can bring more services in. More doctors from Wichita come down here and do a morning's work with the people with specialized services. There does need to be a new hospital of some sort to provide that. There's a lot of pros and cons to both sides of it. We need to look at both sides of it and decide for ourselves what we really want in the way of a hospital. The doctors that we have, just like they said earlier, is a third of our citizens are going outside the county to get health care. If we can keep that here, but we also have to have the facilities to support that.
I think it will probably have a considerable impact. I support the hospital. I feel like that we need a hospital. There are a lot of things that we need that cost money. And that's basically what it all boils down to. But I do believe that it is an investment in our future and the future of our children. Some of us, not all of us, are getting older every day, and good, solid, local health care is probably one of the most important considerations that we need to make as a group of people in this county. We have good health care here, but it could be better. Something will have to be done. I've learned from being a county commissioner, there are things that you can put off that really don't affect you, and then again, there are other things that the longer you put them off, the more they cost you later. So I believe that we do need to do something with the hospital. I do support the hospital. When we were asked to allow the city to annex the land for the hospital on an island annex, the commission agreed to do so. It really isn't our choice to make decisions as to where the hospital board decides to place their hospital, but I am in favor of it. Thank you.